right now we are in a 3-hour gourmet holiday food show where every bit of the food that we're going to show you in these 3 hours with Jane and me is on sale. And that's a sale price that's only really for a very short amount of time. Some of things are one-time only values. We'll talk about those in a moment. When I say the biggest cookies, I'm not kidding you. And listen to this. Jimmy the baker is the one who brings us these beautiful, gorgeous cookies, and we're going to have different ones to choose from. You'll get 18 of these cookies. Listen to this. I mean, that's all these cookies right here. If you want all 18 in what we call the butter almond sugar cookie with the red and the green sprinkles, you can get all those for $33.72. If you want the double chocolate, which it has chocolate chips in it and it's chocolate, it's amazing. You got to put this in the microwave. It's to die for. And then we also have the oatmeal raisin. And these cookies are coming from a baker who's been baking since 1989. He makes the world's incredible cinnamon rolls, and just about any other roll he brings to QVC sells out all the time. Now he's bringing us these cookies. If you want to get a combo, you can get 6 of each flavor, and that's also a good choice too. You will ship these out either November 8th or we'll ship them out December 6th. So you can't get these right away. It's only for the holidays. But now is the time to reserve yours. And of course, you don't get billed until they actually ship. Jimmy Tanico, Jimmy the baker. Hello, how are you today, Jimmy?
Hello, Miss Mary Beth, how are you doing?
I'm doing so well. I could not believe this. These are amazing.
Well, these are very large cookies, and I made them this large for a reason. You're getting 18, and the main reason I made these so large is because I want each one to be an impactful gift. The idea behind this is to hand these out to your neighbor. I mean, if you choose to eat all 18, that's up to you. But I thought this would be a great idea if you have the combo pack of all 3. You could hand out either the rainbow butter almond, which, by the way, we'll talk about that recipe. It's a recipe actually my mom used to use when she made Christmas cookies for us. And my newest one, which is the double chocolate. And the last one, of course, is the oatmeal raisin with the holiday spices in particular nutmeg. I happen to love nutmeg, but there's plenty. If you like spicy oatmeal cookies, rich with molasses, that's your cookie.
Oh, wow.
Mary Beth,
Yes, Jane?
Jimmy's nickname for me used to be my little nutmeg, but you know, it didn't work out very well. So, hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy, I do hear there's a little
Jane.
rumor going around, so.
Well, Jane, I'll have you know that if you notice, I'm in a different place. I happen to be out on Long Island with 3 friends from high school. So they're right here with us, and if you want much later, we can provide commentary on whose heart got broken, okay?
Mine. Look, I'm hiding behind the cookie. I'm hiding behind the cookie.
Yeah, that
Love you,
almost
Jimmy.
covers your whole face, Jane.
I know, it's huge.
I mean, really, and they're all individually packaged because going back to gift ideas, this is a great gift. But Jimmy, take us through all 3 flavors. I want to start with this butter almond sugar cookie, or if that's not the way to, say it, then you tell me what it is.
So my mother used to, I don't know if you guys remember it was a cookie gun.
Yes.
Oh, the spritz. Yeah, to make the spritz.
My mother used to make these sugar cookies that had an almond flavor in them. So when I went to make a cookie, that was it. Now add red and green sprinkles and you got Christmas. So I especially wanted to bring out Christmas, and for me, this is a memory. My mother used shortening, of course, but I put plenty of butter in this so you get a really, really nice butter and almond flavor. It's a soft cookie. This is not a crispy cookie.
Right.
It's one that'll bend easily and it'll break. It's chewy. I love this cookie. Brings back lots of memories for me.
And I have to say, you know how I love almond because I love your almond cakes.
That's
and
right.
that's part of my, Scandinavian heritage. So as soon as I smelled the almond in these, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Okay, so let's move on to the double chocolate and tell me what all is in here.
So this was kind of a labor of love because I've spoken about chocolate before on other products.
Yeah.
Chocolate is one of the hardest flavors to impart. If you do a blind taste test when you eat chocolate, if you hand somebody something chocolate, and they don't know they're eating chocolate. It's a very difficult flavor. So what I found out here was the right cocoa. Black cocoa. Black cocoa doesn't always work in a lot of things, but in this case, black cocoa with very large chocolate chips, and plenty of them, by the way, and melted right into the cookie. Again, a big cookie, just under 5 ounces. But this is the kind of chocolate that you get kind of in the sinuses when you bite into it. It should scream chocolate. And this is the one that you want to hand out as a gift for those of your friends who love chocolate. They won't be disappointed in this.
And you know what? It's not too sweet. That's the part that I like too.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to the oatmeal raisin, because to be honest with you, I love oatmeal raisin cookies. You can put all kinds of molasses and cinnamon and nutmeg in it, and I'm just happy as can be.
I would use nutmeg in everything I do. I would use cloves. I love the fall.
That's why he
Christmas
called me
spices.
his little nutmeg.
Oh,
My
that's
little
so
nutmeg.
sweet.
So, I'm sorry. Oh, cookies. That's right. We're talking about cookies. Oh, sorry. So this is oatmeal, and what makes this cookie is not only the spices, but originally when I had this recipe, and you guys might remember, I had an 8th generation baker as a mentor, and this was one of those cards in the back of the file that was oil stained. And I used to look at the recipe and I said, it doesn't make sense. The molasses looks like it's too much. Well, I made it. And it's just the right amount of molasses. It keeps the cookies soft.
Yes.
We actually soak the raisins for a little bit so they're not, so the raisins aren't dry going into the cookie. So you've got molasses, you've got the plump raisins, you've got nutmeg, and plenty of cinnamon, by the way. So this is a real old-fashioned oatmeal cookie. This is one of my favorites.
And chock full of raisins. You know, Jimmy, I was going to say, I need to update everybody. 1,700 sets already gone.
Wow.
Oh, now let's go up to 2,500 are gone. So let me just remind everybody what you can get. You're going to get 18 of these cookies, all right? You can get 18 in that butter almond sugar cookie with the little sprinkles, or you can get 18 of the double chocolate. Like I said, pop this in the microwave for about 15, 20 seconds, and it is dessert. Put a scoop of ice cream over it. And then here are the oatmeal raisin. You can get 18 of those. Or don't forget the combo, because then you can get 6 of each, and that's the best. I mean, the combo is amazing. I want to go over here to the microwave and bring these out. Yeah, they're warm. All right. Let me just quickly show you. You got to see the warm cookies. Nothing better than a warm cookie. Oh, the chips are melting in there. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's what this is all about. Sale priced. Continue to dial in. You are not billed until they ship, either in early November or early December. Now 3,000 are gone. Don't forget, you can easily make cookie sandwiches if you want to, too. Oh, leave them out for Santa. Santa will be bringing you the biggest presents ever if he sees those, and it comes in that box. So it's billed to, shipped to, if you want to have them shipped to someone in November or December. Jimmy, you know, if Jane is going to be your little nutmeg, I want to be your little almond.
Okay. That's the deal. Nutmegs, almonds, I'll take both.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jimmy. Okay, guess what? We have toffee coming up. We have caramels coming up. We also have ham coming up.
Right. More one-time only. Your
Yes.
bagels are on fire.
Bagels.